So just a couple of questions on the mechanics of polling. You hear a lot about the fact that people now have cell phones, not landline phones. At least a lot more people have only cell phones, and I'm assuming that it's harder for you to survey them. How is that playing out, Bill, in terms of just the conduct of the polls?
Well, I think we're at a point where to be honest, these are challenges, and this is an industry that has substantial challenges because of the not just we can get people; it's the cooperation rate. It's people's willingness to do the surveys that has shifted and changed over time. So today, according to the CDC, which interesting note, it's the CDC that tracks cell phone use in America. Because they're in charge of the responsibility of public health, they're the ones that track how would you get a hold of people. So they tell us that 62.5% of the country has only a cell phone. We are very capable of contacting people on the cell phone. However, because of laws that were passed 20 years ago, you cannot you cannot automatically use a machine to dial that number. You've got to do it by hand. So the labor cost of calling people on cell phones is 2 to 4 times what it costs using an automated dialer, where you wait to, you wait till someone picks up a phone or a landline. So polling's gotten very expensive. But as well today, again, 20, 30 years ago, there was one way to do polling that worked. It was by the phone. Today, we're in a world where there's phone polling. And again, we're very comfortable getting the right percent of cell phones. But in addition to that, we have internet panels. These are millions of people who sign up to take surveys online. We have some companies that created their own internet panels where they randomly collected and attracted people to the panel. We have river polling, where like SurveyMonkey does 2 or 3 million polls a day for all these little organizations. And then some chunk of them are asked, hey, would you stay on and do another poll? Also, we do now text to landline. We text cell saying, hey, we're texting you, would you go to our webpage and do the survey, or we're emailing to web. So, and then there's something called IVR, where automatically you get this on your landline. There's been pre-recorded, you punch numbers. That's 8 different ways to collect data. And so as an industry, the industry is trying to compensate for this lack of cooperation by a range of methodologies that just didn't exist 20 or 30 years ago. And all of them are being stretched or strained a bit, and all of it's increasing the price. And so most of our clients, here's our clients. We have done work for the CDC. We've done work for HHS. Those are clients who I say, hey, guess what? They work for people who print the money. So if you work for people who print the money, then methodologically they can afford stuff that no other private client can afford. Nobody would make those trade-offs and pay that kind of money in terms of a very pristine methodology. So I think we are, as an industry, I think we are doing a good job of trying to represent public opinion, but there's no question it's getting harder, and there's no one clear good answer for what is the best way to do this at this point.